right, good evening, South Mississippi, and happy Father's Day as well. Meteorologist Taylor Graham here, joining you from the newsroom just to give an update on the weather that we've had this weekend and what to expect as we head into the upcoming work week. This weekend, we had scattered showers and storms, and probably comes as no surprise, but it looks like those scattered showers and storms will continue into Monday and Tuesday. But with today's storms, we did have a water spout move onshore near Gulfport and Long Beach. We got in several photos and videos of this. This happened right around 6 o'clock or so this evening. Beautiful picture of that, thanks to Laura Wilson. So thanks for sending that in. This is a picture from Long Beach, looking to the east there. Not only can you see the water spout, but you can also see the heavy rain just behind it. Then we got video in from Susan Reed of the water spout making its way onshore. Now, thankfully, once it moved onshore, it pretty much dissipated fairly quickly, but not something you see every day. Now, they are fairly common here in South Mississippi, but it's been a little bit since we've gotten some really nice footage of a water spout near the beach. And there you go. Great video sent to us by Susan. So again, thanks to everyone for sending that in. And this evening, we have been watching a few more showers and thunderstorms, mainly right along the coast, specifically Jackson County. But now that we are past the sunset, not really anticipating much more development overnight tonight. However, zooming in here a little bit more closer to the coast, we can see some heavy rainfall right along I-10 near Gaucher, just to the west of Pascagoula and Moss Point, and south of Van Cleve as well. Could be seeing some flashes of lightning, hearing some rumbles of thunder. Other than that, the rain is beginning to wind down, and while I'm not going to rule out a few more stray showers and storms overnight tonight, generally speaking, our rain chances are looking pretty slim. No surprise to anybody, it's going to stay very warm and humid. Temperatures will slowly fall into the low to mid 70s overnight tonight. Now, some of us have dropped into the 70s this evening thanks to some of that rain cooled air. Temperatures are generally going to stay pretty steady though overnight tonight. Kicking off our Monday morning, maybe a few stray showers across the area, but we'll have a much better chance of seeing some showers and storms tomorrow afternoon and throughout the evening. Even by lunchtime, we'll start to see a little bit more activity on radar. And while not everyone necessarily guaranteed to see rain tomorrow, some of us may see some heavier rainfall within some of these thunderstorms. Right now in Gulfport, we are sitting at 79. It's humid, so we've got the heat index still in the low 80s. And we can see temperatures across the board, mainly in the mid to upper 70s. Not really going to change too much more than that. Still looking at a little bit of a heat index right along the coast thanks to that higher humidity. But otherwise, it is a big improvement from where we were at earlier today. It's just your AC probably still going to be working overnight tonight with those temperatures remaining in the 70s. And again, rain chances overall are starting to look a little bit lower even over the next hour or so. And we can see that with the wider view, still noticing some scattered showers and thunderstorms across the Gulf Coast, but we're losing the daytime heating. So these showers and storms not going to be able to sustain themselves too much longer. In the upper levels, we still have an area of high pressure to our east. Just off the east coast, we have an area of high pressure over the desert southwest, which, by the way, they've been dealing with some extreme heat over the past few days. But for us, plenty of moisture in the mid-levels. We can see that on water vapor, and we still have this broad general area of low pressure just to our north and east. We call that a trough, and we are more so feeling the influence of that. Now, with a trough, the air typically rises. We get more of that rising air. That allows more showers and storms to develop. So combine that with the daytime heating, which, as we know, we're getting very hot and humid by the afternoons. That's a good recipe for getting those pop-up showers and storms. And the coverage of rainfall has been pretty scattered, even widespread at times this weekend. So it does look like that trend continues into Monday and Tuesday. So we'll start off the morning in the 70s. It's going to be humid. Once we head towards lunchtime and into the afternoon, pretty good chance of seeing some scattered showers and storms. Some of us may get caught under some heavy rain, and because the ground is saturated from all the rain we've had the past several days, it's probably not going to take much to cause some localized flooding, so do be aware of that. And some of these storms may also have some gusty winds and frequent lightning. Notice here as we head towards the sunset and shortly after, most of the rain dissipates. We lose that daytime heating, and it's almost like deja vu. Tuesday, it's more of the same. Starting off pretty quiet, warm and humid. In the afternoon, we get those daytime showers and thunderstorms, and just like tomorrow, and even today, some of those storms could have some heavy rainfall, which may also lead to some localized flooding. But we do see a shift in our pattern by the end of the week and into this upcoming weekend. Rain chances don't go away completely. Still could see some showers and storms this weekend, but the coverage of rain does not look as widespread. The change is that that area of high pressure in the upper levels is going to be building more on top of the southeast by the end of the week and into the weekend. So it's not going to prevent all rain from developing, but again, like I said, the coverage of rain is looking not quite as widespread this upcoming weekend, so our rain chances are looking lower. However, because of that ridge of high pressure, chances are we're going to be warming up a little bit more by the end of the week. These are high temperatures forecasted for the coast. We're looking at the low 90s going into Saturday and this upcoming Sunday. As for inland areas farther away from the water of the sound, it's going to be even hotter. We are anticipating high temperatures in the mid-90s by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this is pretty average for this time of the year, but if it's already been a little bit too hot for you at this point, just get ready. More of this is to come later in the weekend. If I have to be honest, make a bold prediction, we're probably going to see a lot more of this throughout July, August, even into September. So the heat definitely going to stick around for quite some time, but it ebbs and flows. It does look like once we get into the end of the week, things are going to be even a few degrees hotter. Hey, but at least in the tropics, things are still looking extremely quiet at this time. No development expected over the next 7 days. Taking a look there on satellite imagery across the Atlantic Basin, nice and quiet. That's just how we like it. So the tropics, not too much of a concern, at least for the near future. Of course, as we head into the rest of hurricane season, we'll keep an eye on things. But for the time being, the tropics are looking very quiet. Can't say the same here locally, though. It does look like tomorrow, Tuesday, and even Wednesday, pretty good chance of seeing more of those showers and storms. By the end of the week, rain chances gradually decrease a little bit, but they don't go away completely. Which, by the way, Friday, that is the first day of summer. We get to the summer solstice. It's already been feeling like summer here in South Mississippi. It's going to be getting even a little bit hotter, it looks like, this upcoming weekend. Probably does not come as a surprise to many of us, but there's your warning. It's only going to be getting hotter, it seems like, from here on out. But those of us that get those showers and storms throughout the day will be able to briefly cool down. Of course, when it rains, it adds a lot more moisture in the ground, which in return can add to or cause higher humidity. So that relief from the rain is temporary, but we'll take anything that we can get. So time now is 9:35. We will be having our 10 o'clock newscast this evening. We'll have another update on your forecast, plus a look at all the latest news going on here in South Mississippi. So with that, I will leave you here from the newsroom, and hopefully you can join us at 10 o'clock.